brothers and sisters. Here we go again, another video. Before I make some comments about Spain, it's a beautiful day today, by the way. Again, the summer in Spain lasts for 6 months, from May to the end of October. So it's nice. I can hear the helicopter again, I hope. This time he will miss me. Before I make a comment, I have to read to you something. The Supreme Consciousness. Let me see if the helicopter will disappear. Bhavanam Kevalam. Go. Sorry about that. The Supreme Consciousness. You know, there is nothing disorderly in this universe. Everything moves according to certain rules. In this solar system of ours, the sun is the nucleus, and so many planets are moving around the sun. In this ethereal system, the earth is the nucleus. The moon is moving around it. Similarly, in atomic system also there is a nucleus, and electrons move around the nucleus. In our cosmological order, the Supreme Consciousness is the nucleus, and so many animate and inanimate objects are moving around him, knowingly or unknowingly. Human beings move knowingly, and other animals, other less developed living beings, and also inanimate objects, even some human beings, move unknowingly, unconsciously. The radius of those who move unknowingly remains unchanged, or even due to their mean propensities, their radius might increase. But spiritual aspirants always try to lessen the length of their radius. They come closer and closer to the Supreme, and when they come to the nearest proximity, they become one with the nucleus, and that is the stage of salvation. Now, so many entities, so many individuals are moving around him. They have so many physical structures, long, short, white, black, learned, illiterate, but the common goal is the nucleus, the Supreme Consciousness. There should be no shyness, no hatred, no complex in human beings, because that nucleus is the bigger I of everybody. That nucleus is the supreme progenitor of all. In this universe, there is nothing beyond the Supreme Consciousness. You always remain within his circle. Imagine that a cow is tied to a peg with a rope. The rope might be short or long, but the cow has to move around the peg. Similarly, human beings are moving around the cosmic nucleus. They go around without knowing that they are tied to a peg, without knowing who is at the center. They think that they are everything, and that they know so much. They think they are not ordinary creatures. This creates pride in them. Then, while moving, suddenly a question comes in their minds. They ask where they are going, from where is the inspiration to move coming. When this realization, this question arises in their minds, then they know that they are moving around the peg, and that they have to go towards the center, towards the Supreme Nucleus. The day this realization comes, they become spiritual aspirants, and the radius starts to decreasing. When the radius becomes nil, then they merge into the Supreme Consciousness. Human beings will have to go on moving as long as they have to have that feeling that they and the entity which has created them, the Supreme Consciousness and the nucleus, are two different entities. When they realize suddenly, on reaching close to the peg, that they and the entity which has created them are not different, the distance between the two will disappear and both will become one. They will merge in the nectar of cosmic consciousness. This is the ultimate aim of all beings, of plants, of anything which has life. Therefore, the person who comes onto the path of spiritual practice early is wise and also fortunate. Sri Sri Anandamurti. Okay, I'm sorry I annoy you. Maybe some people will find this boring, but okay, that's the thing I like to do. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the mask. Yeah, in last video I mentioned that so many people wear the mask. I mean, everybody. We could say 95% on the street, not only in the shops where it's obliged to wear, riding the bicycle, running in the park. Now, 8 months later, they are starting to put the masks to the kids more and more. People are worrying. I have a friend, she's got a lot of kids. And about the vaccines, the blackmailing slowly starting to happen. I don't want to talk about CT too much, because people know. People know, and there are every day more and more this kind of wake-up call videos, which is good. People speak out, and young doctors, interesting things happening, are speaking out. And ordinary people are confused still, I don't know. But what is the solution? We have to look for a solution. We cannot all the time bring up the defects, which like everybody now knows and is aware of what's going on. We have to look for a solution. My solution is simple. My solution is to work on yourself first. Like Baba said, perfection, reach perfection, the maximum you can. And then start with the body, what you eat. That's the number one. Vegetarian food, absolutely. Plant-based food. You don't have to be vegan. You can drink milk. I drink milk, and I hate cheese. But no meat, no alcohol, no drugs, no negative thinking. Many things, no. That would be the first step. And then do meditation, sadhana. It's difficult in the long term. At the beginning, everybody is very inspired and, they meditate for hours first month. But after years, that's why it's called sadhana. It's effort. Effort. Sadhana is effort. Yoga, exercise. Spend as much as you can time in your nature. And watch YouTube as less as possible. Okay, my friends, I don't want to annoy you too much. I wish you all the best. See you in the next video. I have one thing here to show. Yeah. And another thing I have to add, there are some people who are helping me to do this. I have my little team. One Margie from Manchester, Jayesh and Dada Ravi from New Zealand, and two very dear friends of mine here in Spain, Coyote and Delia, helping me a lot. Little team, you can't do everything by yourself. And some people are supporting me. I would like to mention that as well. They're letting me announce, promote my channel in their comment section, which Scotty, Scooter Tramp Scotty. It's an American guy who is 25 years on the road, drifting on his Harley Davidson. He's a permanent traveler. He has his channel, which I recommend. Scooter Tramp Scotty. Mr. Viking, Bjorn Bull, You can find them easily on YouTube. I got in touch with Native Americans. They answered. It was nice. They replied. And Steagnus, yeah, I can't forget that man. He's very important. Contraperiodismo matrix here in Spain. That's all I can say. Bueno, brothers and sisters, I wish you all the best. Love and light to you. Ananda. Namaskar.